your dreams, and you too could call it a massive mecha.
You too could be a Shinji Ikari figure.
Yes.
Oh man, you really don't like using the sword.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's the fact that this guy seems to have like a the close quarters combat didn't seem to work for this fella, so I just kept the distance and whittled him down.
Yeah, I mean it works. Clearly. Like stage 1, he's immune to the swords, I think, based on the not immune, but his flamethrower octopus arms.
Yeah.
Then I found that the second stage of this, if you use your charged up sword attack.
Oh, you can get up in his grill then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't more damage, but hey, man, yeah, the occupant's still alive. We should do something about that.
No, I don't want to kill again.
But you've got to kill Jonathan.
No, I've got teenage angst.
But if you don't kill, he will kill friends of yours.
But I can't. I'm so angsty.
But it's been nearly 5 minutes already. If we don't hurry up and kill him, he'll just use his escape pod.
In fact, the escape pod has taken really long to load up.
It's almost as if the whole ship has to explode before it'll kick in.
Doesn't every starship wait to be exploded to launch escape pods?
Look, I'm just saying, shoot him. Shoot him. You had no problem with shooting him before.
But it was a sporting competition. Like, you don't punch a boxer when he's down.
Yeah, yes you do. Otherwise he'll get up and punch you.
Yeah, but
you're forgetting you're not a boxer.
True. I shouldn't be applying pugilist logic here. It is not the place for it.
I love how Leo's like, you may be talking like a human, but you're clearly just a computer because you don't understand the sanctity of life. It's like every other human in this fucking game understands what she's saying because they're a fucking adult.
Yes.
Now man up and kill your enemy. Finish your vegetables.
Eat your fucking greens. Do your maths homework and shut the fuck up.
Procreate.
Spread your seed around space.
Oh Jesus, man. maybe don't just jack off into space.
Hey, it'll get there somewhere, somehow.
Oh yeah. I suppose robot lives don't matter now.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, was anyone in the church? No, I didn't think so. Get in the fucking robot.
She didn't care about people being in the church. She wanted the kids.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot that kids aren't people.
No, you're forgetting now that the fact that she didn't find them is that they're all dead.
Mm-hmm. Let's just breeze over that fact, shall we?
Suddenly, this game takes a darker tone.
A darker tone that we're just going to completely ignore.
Oh well, at least the anime explores that.
Yeah, that's true. Have you watched the anime? Is it any good?
No, I haven't watched it. No, I've been waiting to play the game.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, the anime, I think, is the side story, and as I understand it, the sequel is like the proper story.
Oh,
it's right. This gameplay with story.
Yeah, I get you.
Which is why I don't mind chatting over and fucking ruining all the dramatic moments of human emotion. I don't want to kill anyone, but you're a dish rag of a character. But I don't want to kill anyone.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep.
I can't understand you. We're two separate. We're two different people. I'm a cold machine that wants to kill everything, and you're a human boy that wants to save everyone. Come the end of this game, we'll probably have a mutual respect for each other and understanding that even though we're different, we can coexist and pilot.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a bit of a stretch.
You're right. I'm sorry. I should stop writing my Evangelion fanfic.
Yeah, just get back to doing an AMA on it or a AMV on it.
And if Kojima had listened to people when they said that to him, we wouldn't have this game.
If Kojima was allowed to make his anime music videos back in the 90s, we wouldn't have got Death Stranding, alright? This is all your fault.
People talked to Kojima instead of just shunning him because he was a weird guy.
With
And we-
asexual Japanese man.
So, shun your incel. Don't sit.
See, all of this is your fault because you didn't go out with a date with Kojima.
Because of you, we're entire universe of games that are nonsensical and great.
Yes. We wouldn't have got that. We would have been living in such a peaceful society where none of that would have ever happened. We wouldn't have had games. It would have died out.
They would have. Kojima is single-handedly responsible for making video games.
Yeah. Or at least popularizing the idea of a video game.
Ah, you found the Javelin passcode.
Indeed.
Are you ready to use the Javelin?
I do. I use it for the for some the hidden item things in the area, the porters. And then I realized, oh wait, I have far better weapons for this.
Now, one thing I really like about the robot's movements, that when you're on the ground, like wheels come out and you just glide.
And just the sound of
That's fair. That just,
We have to get bullets.
Yeah.
Obtain ammunition from the enemy or item box. To use the
And it also shows that Kojima didn't even believe his robot would be good.
And yeah, there we go. There's a Javelin. So we do get these like weapons throughout the game, and they do get incrementally better and like more useful throughout. But it's always the same way where like you kind of decide where do you want to like use the lower like weapons first because you have more ammo of it, or do you want to use like the fucking like halberd, which is just sick, but you want to like pick your battle with it, you know?
I mean, think like Gradius getting different weapons, but the strong ones having limited ammo.
Yeah, exactly. Same idea.
For what?
Thing is, though, you can't farm the ammo by going back to areas you've been to, doing the additional missions.
Exactly, yeah. And it helps you level up as well, so it works out both ways.
You have to take care of your own life too.
It says the 10-year-old who just saw his friends.
Stop talking about life.
Yeah, you
did manage to escape, didn't you, Father?
His father probably has a name.
That I would assume so.
Let's call him.
I know it. Like
Brian.
What is it?
This is all deepest lore back.
Look.
Turns out that his father made the robot, and he wasn't really an Ender, but his father had to abandon him to raise him with the Enders, so as he protect him, because he was actually the chosen mechanic who could pilot. It was the only one that could really pilot Jehuti.
Are you saying that our dad is Alan?
I'm saying your dad is Gendo.
Yes, Shinji, get the robot.
Best anime dad.
Yeah. He is. What an absolute prick, but hey, what a great character.
Oh man.
That will require returning to the area where the factory was. Once we are there, I can transplant the necessary.
So yes, this is our master plan to save space, essentially.
Go back home.
Yeah, essentially.
We are then to head to the other side of the colony and gain access.
This is all
I really like it. The entire game is just you delivering this fucking tank to a group of terrorists.
pretty much, yeah. That's all we're doing. But we're having a lot of fun on the way.
But I cannot define it.
We're having a lot of fun and learning about ourselves.
And you can't say fairer than that. Like it's not a real adventure with your robot unless you're learning about yourself as well.
Oh man, the real terrorist activities were the friends we made along.
How terrific that was!
Oh god,
Terrorific.
it's like that meme that I really like. It's if we just keep accusing people of being the Zodiac Killer, eventually we'll get it right.
Damn it.
What if the Zodiac Killer was inside us all along?
Yeah, the Zodiac Killer was actually just a massive social experiment back in the day, and it just no one ever finished it.
You should not undertake illogical actions.
You know what? It's not even that nonsensical that we're getting onto the Zodiac Killer from Kojima.
No.
Fairness,
like,
crazier things happen in the story of this game. So
yeah, true. I mean, like I said, Kojima's got like some time on his hands now. He has a new game project to work on.
Norman Reedus isn't able to hang out with him anymore because of COVID.
Yeah.
Ada,
That's actually quite sad, isn't it? Like,
Leo, I will pinpoint
God, they were the greatest video game romance.
yeah.
You should not
Yeah.
undertake illogical actions.
Not only
without
that though,
bearing
but
on
like,
your mission.
no, the fact that Kojima can no longer hang out with his director friends through his own game is quite sad. How else is he going to be able to talk shop with Guillermo del Toro, you know, or with Nicholas, or with all the other fucking directors he managed to smuggle into?
I genuinely thought you were going to say, or with Nicolas Cage. Is he directing?
Yeah, he's actually the protagonist of Silent Hills.
Oh man, one thing I really like about this is the longer you take, the less people there are you can save.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you noticed that, but if you'd gone and done the quest critical mission first, there would be half the people in that city for you to save.
I noticed a section later on that you kind of have to leave the SOS for a while, so
Ooh.
I didn't
So
notice that.
we're not
initially.
going for perfect play.
No, we're not going for perfect play. No.
Let me
Oh well, now I'm less invested.
activity.
Oh,
In such
I'm
buildings,
sorry for losing you so early on in this session.
flee still remain. There are many clustering buildings.
As if perfect play was ever an option.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah. Like, listen, look at who you're playing with, okay?
So let's see. There's 2 Metatrons, a passcode.
We will hold
Oh, look at you going straight for the passcode.
Look, yeah, man, let's do this.
approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are
Damn, we might have a let's play that's less than 2 hours long.
surroundings increasing.
Sure,
Keep
let's
this
go with
up.
that.
We have shot down the enemy.
Oh, that's not encouraging.
Well, I don't know if you can see the video length, darling, but yeah, it's not going to be 2 hours long.
We have shot down the enemy.
I've seen long plays of this game that are 4 hours long.
Civilian
Yeah.
casualties increasing due to battle.
But to be fair,
Casualties are increasing.
Position.
You've got to stop.
yeah, I don't know what happened there. It wasn't me anyway. Just something happened off screen.
Yeah, so they will actually just randomly start attacking the city. You have to engage in a way that minimizes the damage and really fast.
Battle position.
Yes.
So you see they're firing just randomly, and if that were to hit one of the buildings, then the casualties would increase.
Yeah. There's one later on where like there's like a massive gaggle of like enemies in the main hub of the city, and that's where all the survivors are. So in a way, like them shooting at you kills the survivors, which is so fucking frustrating. But I suppose that's the challenge, isn't it? Is like getting them away
Yeah,
from
man,
that.
it gets to the point where you're just like, fuck it, I'll take it, 50% loss.
Yeah, exactly.
If they weren't fucking smart enough to evacuate the hospital, then I don't fucking care.
Like, who would go to a hospital to like save themselves? Like,
Injured or killed.
I mean, like, all of those people that were like just in the beds and couldn't move, that were abandoned by their nurses. Fuck them. We don't need the weak.
in space of all things. Huh, get that man a new get that man's organs off him and let's move on.
But we have a secret organ harvesting plant on the moon.
Yes.
Ship them there.
Feed that man some narc candies and get him out of my fucking sight.
Narc candy. Forgot about that.
In jokes, you gotta love them.
I mean, are we just high whenever we're talking?
It's possible, like it might make these let's plays more entertaining to watch. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
I think we're morally obliged to say no. We don't condone the use of drugs.
No, of course not. We as science cops do not condone the use of drugs. We do.
Not even
however-
recreation.
Not even recreational. No. Absolutely not.
We do, however, find them excellent.
We do think they go in very well with certain fruits. So, you know, you can get your 5 a day that way, so, you know.
And they also go great with tea.
Yeah, naturally.
So only use made-up drugs like narc. I'll keep pressing play until it pauses again.
Yes. Thank you for noticing my very blatant error there.
It's my fault for sitting on.
Yeah, exactly. If all else fails, it's your fault.
I've just kind of resigned to that role anyway.
Now we will look for the local server
Tis your
to
nature,
transmit
Norval.
the necessary information. But first, we need to destroy
Drop
the
it in
enemy
porridge.
passcode for the local server.
Drop it in porridge.
The star-marked frames show the leaders. Destroying the leader.
The only reason they don't have the robots do this job is they've got a better union than us.
Good times.
We will hold battle position.
I suppose it's nice to mention that at the time of recording, the sequel to the Deep Steel Sky is going to be out very soon. And I think it's fair to say we're going to have to check it out, old boy.
Oh, are you serious?
We have to, come on.
Man, I'll admit I love Beneath the Steel Sky, but can you give me an analysis, Johnny?
The passcode.
It's good, like I've actually seen some of the footage from it. It looks okay. It's kind of like gone for like a... It's kind of gone for like the same kind of like camera work as Telltale games did.
I see.
And like it seems to have a lot of puzzles oriented in it too. So, you know, it's pretty good. Like,
As long as it keeps the same tongue-in-cheek humor, I'll be...
yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, this does seem to just be the year of sequels we never thought would come, that we're all really...
And like really excited for too. Like that's the thing. Like it's kind of that thing where like you weren't expecting it.
Yeah, we got the Resident Evil remake, followed by Devil May Cry 5, followed by Bloodlines 2 announcement. It's like, what the fuck? And then Beneath the Steel Sky 2, and I was like, holy shit, are we back in the 90s?
We will cease battle.
Back in the 90s, but we're also getting like it's also the era of the remake as well. It was like, oh, here's your Crash game, here's your Spyro game, here's fucking Medieval. What the shit?
Here's the thing, like, the majority of these things are proper real sequels.
Yeah.
Like games that we were asking for. But like games that we were asking for 10 years ago and then never thought we'd get.